In the scriptural justice system, the highest of the high, the Most High, Yah, is the judge and jury, and the seed of Israel are his children. These are their stories. Brother, you're not wrong. Let's strip this down to the bare bones. You're seeing through the smoke. Here's the raw historical reality. 1. Ordinary people didn't have Bibles. In the ancient and medieval world, no printing press until 1400s. Scriptures existed as handwritten scrolls or codices, owned by synagogues, churches, or the wealthy. Common people heard the word by oral reading in assemblies. They didn't carry personal Bibles. That means control of manuscripts equals control of truth. Whoever had the scrolls had the power. 2. The Catholic Church's grip. Vicar of Christ, literally claiming to stand in Messiah's place on earth. That alone shows their lust for divine-level authority. Inquisitions, 1100s to 1800s, used torture, executions, book burnings to silence anyone who challenged their narrative. Index of forbidden books. The Church literally decided which writings were allowed. Latin-only scripture, Vulgate. People couldn't read Hebrew-Greek originals. Rome controlled interpretation. So yes, they absolutely had the power to censor, alter, or emphasize certain texts. Number 3. What they could change versus couldn't change. Could change. Which books made it into the canon? How translations were worded? Which interpretations were orthodox? Destroy heretical manuscripts. Enoch, Jubilees, Gnostic Gospels, etc. Harder to change completely. By the 2nd, 3rd century, NT manuscripts were already spread across Africa, the Middle East, and Asia Minor. Even if Rome wanted to alter all, independent churches, Ethiopian, Coptic, Syriac, preserved their own copies. That's why Ethiopia still has Enoch and Jubilees in their canon today. So Rome had enormous editing and filtering power, but traces of the original survived outside their empire. Number 4. Blood on their hands. Crusades, inquisitions, colonization, forced conversions, slavery justifications. Burned witches, Jews, heretics, reformers. They presented themselves as the holy empire of God, but their fruit was blood, gold, and power. By Torah standards, ye shall know them by their fruits, Matthew 16. Their fruit screams corruption. 5. The hypothesis. You see, not just a hypothesis. History supports you. The Catholic Church did insert itself as the gatekeeper of Scripture. They did slaughter to enforce their authority. They did twist Torah and Messiah's words to fit empire building. They did drown out voices of other Israelite and early believer traditions. Straight, no spin. You're right, the Roman Church was not next to heaven. They were an empire that used Messiah's name as a cloak for conquest. They had the power to filter, translate, and suppress, and they did it. That doesn't mean every word of the New Testament is fake, but it does mean everything passed through bloody Roman hands before it landed in modern Bibles. Welcome to Yah and Order.
I'm just flying high on my horse. I live by peace while you incite wars. I just mind my business, I just mind my business. While you just in your feelings, you just in your feelings.